Hi, this is Christina from the Rust Covered Cottage by Christina, and I'm coming to you with another Paint Couture creative team video. This project was inspired by a Target ad that I saw. So I took a surface that I had and it was a chalkboard surface. So I used the 2-in-1 primer in the color gray. I did 2 coats of that the night before my project started. And then I am going to come in with Truffle Mineral Paint, and I am going to apply two coats of this as well. I do spray my surface with water with my misting bottle to make sure that my paintbrush doesn't drag across the surface. I want it to glide. So once I get 2 good coats of that, I set it aside, and I'm taking these letters that I cut on my laser, and I'm just applying that truffle with a makeup sponge to the letters and to the numbers 14. I am going for a vintage, worn look with this, kind of like retro, I guess, maybe. So I am going to take the wood frame and I'm just going to apply some Van Dyke Brown antiquing glaze over it. I do spray my paintbrush just to get it to move a little bit more, and then I wipe it back with a baby wipe until I get it to the look that I want. I just wanted to add some warmth to the frame. Be sure that you're subscribed to the Paint Couture YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of the Paint Couture Creative Team videos. And once that is dry, I'm going to take this tea light candle. I get these at the Dollar Tree. These work well for the chippy effect because they're nice and soft. And I'm focusing on the outside edges of it, and I do some in the center also. I'm going to use Vera at the Ballet right now. That is a mineral paint from Chalk Couture, and I'm applying that over the truffle. And again, I am misting that with water to get the paint to glide on smoothly. And then once that's dry, we're going to set that aside. And I'm going to put a little bit of the candle wax on the letters and the numbers also, focusing on the edges and kind of like in the corners of it. I'm going to take that same makeup sponge and I'm going to apply Farmhouse Linen Chalk Paint. It takes 2 coats to cover that. So once I get those 2 coats put on, we will move on to the next step. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. If I inspire you to try any of the Paint Couture products, my link will be included in the description below. So now we're coming back to our surface with the Vera the Ballet, and I am applying a 2nd coat because I want a decent coverage on this. I don't want quite as much truffle to show through the paint. I want to show the truffle by sanding it and having that wax resisting the Vera at the Ballet. So my letters are now dry. So I'm going to take my little Gator micro sander and I'm just going to scuff those up a little bit to give it kind of a naturally worn look, to take back that paint that was resisted by the candle. And now I am going to use the new Pink Rose Metallic Stencil Paste with the stencil that I got from Echo Park. And it's just, I thought the polka dots would be kind of fun for this project. The letters were narrow, and so I couldn't really do a whole lot with it, but I thought the polka dots would be fun. So I go ahead and I use my palette knife and I apply the stencil paste, and this is such a beautiful color. This is a metallic, and it's absolutely beautiful. So I go ahead and I finish that, and I clean up the edges with just a small Q-tip. I make sure that's good and dry. I dry it with my heat gun for a minute, and then I go ahead and I set that aside. And now we're going to come back to the surface, and I'm going to take that same sander, and I put a little bit of a rougher grit on there. I think it was 120, and I'm going to get that sanded to it is the desired look that I want. I love how the truffle peeks through. It just looks like a natural, a natural wear. And then I get everything cleaned up from that and I put that aside. And now we're going to work on the letters again. I'm going to apply a coat of the dead flat top coat. That is my favorite top coat. I use this all the time on every project that I do. So I applied 2 coats of the dead flat to that. And now we are going to apply 2 coats to the surface of the dead flat as well. And then I'm going to bring in the frame and we are going to put the dead flat on that also. Everything gets sealed in. And now I did take some Van Dyke brown glaze and a baby wipe, and I'm kind of applying it just in random areas, kind of focusing on the edges and the corners, but I do pull some in with the baby wipe into the center, and then I wipe it back until I'm happy with it. And I take that makeup sponge and I do the same thing around the letters, just to give it a little bit of aging. I put my frame back together, and then now it's time to glue the letters and the numbers on. So I'm using tacky glue. This is the quick dry, and I'm also using hot glue in some spots just for that quick adhesion. So I get those letters on, and then that's all there is to it. I am absolutely thrilled how this project turned out. I love it. It fits my decor perfectly. And I appreciate you watching and taking the time to spend with me today.